Hey, so this video is me actually venting because freaking COVID, man. I play D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and due to COVID, we haven't been able to meet in real life. We've been trying to do it via online, but it's hard, you know what I mean? When you play D&D, if you've never played it before, it's a role-playing game. And you have a character, and you choose a character, and it's more fun when you're in real life because you can kind of become that character. It's a little bit more boring when you're doing it online. It's not as fun, you know what I mean? You don't get to be as cool. You have distractions. Like for me, I'm kind of like a squirrel. Unless I'm in the situation, I will run away and do other things. And, it's so much more fun when it's in real life. Although we've been trying, we have a really, really wonderful DM, and he's been doing a really, really great job trying to compensate having us online and stuff. But sometimes things don't work, or people don't come, or people are busy, and, it's really hard. So freaking COVID, man. So we tried to play on Sunday, and it was tough. I don't have a babysitter like I did because my family's in, like, my mother-in-law, father-in-law are in the risk group. So they don't really want to watch my son because he goes to school every day because kids are carriers in the house. So therefore they had him outside for a little while, but it's cold here in Sweden, so you can't be out too long. So then he came home, and then he was talking, and we just, you can't play. It was really hard, and it really sucked. And I really, really just want to play Dungeons and Dragons. I really just want to let loose a little bit. I mean, that was like the time that me and my husband could kind of just do something together and have fun. And it's like 4 or 5 hours, and it's just really cool. And we haven't been able to in over a month because of COVID. And who knows when we'll be able to again due to COVID, because here in Sweden you can only be 8 at a time, and we aren't 8, but some of us, are in the risk group, and it just sucks. It just really sucks. Like in school, I have to write a Corona dog book, a journal every week, and I vented and whined about how I couldn't play D&D on Sunday, same as this video, because of freaking COVID. Because the questions are like, how is COVID affecting you this week? Good or bad? How is it affecting your life, your family, your friends, and blah, blah, blah. And it sucks because I just really want to play D&D. So this is my little rant on that. Dungeons and Dragons is so fun. If you've never played it, look into it. Here when we got to, I've been in Sweden for a little while, but I had talked to my husband. I had always wanted to play. My husband had always thought it was interesting too. So I looked on Facebook online for like a local group here in the area that we live in, and I found one, and then I just kind of hit them up like, hey, we've never played. Would you be interested in teaching us? And the guy was like, yeah, sure, I don't have that many people, but we'll get some people together. And then it just kind of formed, and we formed a group, and we formed a friendship and a bond, and it's been amazing. But now and then all of a sudden now we can't play because of COVID, and it freaking sucks. So it's like when things got going really good, of course, every 100 years, I guess, has to be a pandemic. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like timing and luck is just never on my side. So I just wanted to whine a little bit about how I haven't been able to play D&D. So that is my little video about that. If you have any questions or comments about D&D, or if you want to whine about COVID, go ahead in the comments. I mean, because COVID sucks for so many different reasons. I mean, I can't go to school. I'm on distance because I can't go to school because of COVID. Can't play D&D because of COVID. I've been trying to fly back to the United States. I had a ticket in May, it was canceled. I had a ticket for December, it's canceled. I have another ticket for December, we'll see what happens. there's just things that, you know, your life comes to a complete stop, complete halt. And nobody in this time period has ever experienced that. And it's rough. And it sucks. And I hate COVID. And I wish it would just go away and we could go back to normal. I know that we'll never go back to normal. At least not for a long time. But I at least would like to go back to playing D&D. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Hey-do.